All right, hello everybody and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden.
And I'm Casey.
And we're going to be doing a little bit of a bottled in bond flight today. What do we got on the table here, Stace?
We got a little bit of 1792 bottled in bond.
Yup.
Some Henry McKenna single barrel bottled in bond.
Ooh, baby.
Some Heaven Hill Distillery 7-year bottled in bond bourbon. And some E.H. Taylor small batch.
The man who started it all, E.H. Taylor.
Good guy.
So if you guys don't know what bottled in bond is, basically there are some rules. I don't know, I'm not going to say that I know all the rules, but the gist of it is as follows. It needs to be 100 proof whiskey, all distilled in one season by one distiller in one distillery, and it's government regulated, and it needs to be aged at least 4 years, I believe, in a new oak barrel. So, that being said, those are the main requirements of it being bottled in bond, and there could be others that I don't know off the top of my head, but that is the gist of it. And Mr. Colonel E.H. Taylor, he's the one who decided that bottled in bond needed to be a thing, because around the time where he was, in the whiskey game, you never were really sure what you got, but he decided that you should be able to drink whiskey without having to worry about death, so he gave us a nice government-regulated way to have good whiskey. That being said, we got these 4 whiskeys here. Lauren went ahead and poured them out blind for us, so Casey and I will be drinking the same thing, but we don't know which is in which glass. But we have these 4 whiskeys lined up in front of us, and they're all within the $50 price limit, or right around that $50 price limit. So we're going to go through, blind them, and see which one is our favorite out of these 4 whiskeys. So, guys, we are in it. We're going to go A to D, D to A, and then we're going to discuss and reveal. So that being said, let's start on A. Interesting. A little bit of red fruit, a little bit of a light red cherry fruit in here.
Oh yes, like maraschino cherries with like whipped topping.
It does smell quite nice.
It smells very good actually.
Let's drink. I like that.
I'm pleasantly surprised. It's very baseline though.
Yeah, I don't want to say that that I think that's the E.H. Taylor right away, but it does have some reminiscent notes.
Some very
it's got some vanilla. It's got some almost like a vanilla wafer and some red fruit. A little bit of spice, which I enjoy.
It's very good though.
Absolutely.
Anyway,
let's move on to glass B. On the nose.
Got me a Lauren pour here.
Big Lauren pour there.
Huge pour.
Huge. Absolutely huge.
Whoa.
This is a change of pace for sure. I think we just stepped into a Heaven Hill territory. Not saying Heaven Hill bottled in bond, but there's between Heaven Hill and Henry McKenna. I feel like this could have a little bit of a nut in it on the nose. Definitely a little bit less fruity and less sweet in that regard, but a little bit more of like this desserty, nutty something or another.
I don't know why I just drank that. That's my bad. Anyway.
Go your own pace. We're kind of just...
No, the nose, yeah, I would agree. A little bit of chocolate in there though too.
Yeah. Nice, sweet, kind of desserty, savory desserty. The palate actually, I was surprised about the viscosity on the palate. This one definitely feels to have a little bit more viscosity to it.
A little desserty feel to it. Is that a nut? Is that a nut note?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
almost kind of like a light Booker's.
Yeah, it could. Yeah, and one thing that we contemplated putting in this blind was a Gold Granddad bottled in bond, but we didn't.
Yeah, I think we should get glass number 3.
Glass C on the nose. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now this is a change of pace.
Got something in the eye.
Oh my goodness.
No. Anyway.
Casey's dying over here. He's having a stroke.
We're gonna hustle through this.
Stroke me off.
Whoa, holy shit.
Change of pace, right?
Whoa, whoa, hold the phone.
This is bringing much more fruity, like fruit medley, like sweet.
Oh my gosh. It's like mandarin oranges, like pineapple chunks.
I almost get a little bit of an appley, like a apple note in here.
I-
A very small, like
I get
apple pie.
You know what, like that fake banana smell or that flavor?
Yeah.
That's what this smelled like.
Like banana runts.
Yeah, or like
Laffy,
just banana.
Laffy Taffy.
Yeah.
Yep. And you know what they say? One thing that has a banana note. Could this be 1792?
The Barton.
The Barton product itself?
Alright, I'm gonna try it.
Me too.
That ain't Barton, I don't know what that is. It has that right on the front, when Barton hits your tongue, it gives you that little punch and then it just dims off.
Yeah, this feels a little flat on the palate for me.
It does.
Right?
It really does.
That nose really made you expect greatness, and the palate seems a little easy to drink, a little too smooth, as some people might say.
That's true. Some people would say.
Some people would love it because it's smooth, but unfortunately for us, it's not really offering the kind of punch that we enjoy when we're drinking whiskeys. So,
Although I have a store pick of Bottled and Bond 1792, and I talked to the guy that picked it himself, and he said it's around the 10-year age statement, which is very, very old barrel
yeah,
for 1792 Bottled and Bond store pick, and it is awesome.
yeah, and mine, for reference, is not a store pick. It's just their baseline 1792 bottled bond.
Just a normal guy.
So that makes sense. See, a little flat, but we're gonna move on.
Nose amazing, palate not so
Yeah,
much.
I agree. Can confirm. Let's get D. Oh my goodness. Back at it again. Damn, Daniel.
Whoa,
Wow.
whoa.
Is this like-
what the?
Not on par with the rest of these at all, on the nose at least. This smells...
This is like strawberry shortcake.
Oh, you're right. I can like taste the...
Yeah, you I can see the strawberry going in my mouth.
Oh, I like that a lot. Oh.
Like the icing. Oh man.
It's like a cream-
strawberry cheesecake.
Like strawberry cream pie. Oh, like, you know at McDonald's you get like that strawberry cream pie where it's like half cream, half strawberry. Oh.
That strawberry cream or cheesecake protein.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly what this smells like.
Oh my gosh. Great note. I love that. Let's taste it. I'm scared. Okay. It's...
I don't know if that one even compares to anything else.
Yeah, I don't even...
I think I have an idea of what that is though.
I
don't want to think about it though yet.
I don't know.
So I'm gonna second guess myself.
See, I normally get in a Buffalo Trace product. I normally get a red fruit and vanilla, and this could be easily red fruit vanilla cream. Could be in the EH Taylor portion of things.
But you've also never had the Heaven Hill.
I've also never had this Heaven Hill 7-year bottle and bond.
And when was the last time you had that Henry McKenna? Because that bottle was slightly dusty when I picked it
Last
up.
time I had the Henry McKenna was at least probably a year ago.
And I don't remember the last time I had my Henry McKenna because I deleted that bottle.
The one I've had the most is the 1792 bottle and bond. But needless to say, very good.
Let's run back through this.
Yeah,
real quick.
D to A. Let's figure out the winners.
The nose on this one is so freaking good.
And the palate lives up to it. If this is a Heaven Hill bottle and bond, I'm actually gonna be upset because I don't have it. This is shout out to Mr. Derek Whiting. You guys know him. He's in the chat all the time. Big old daddy-in-law
D White.
sent that over and for us to use. Actually, he probably doesn't even know we're using it, to be honest, at this point. But he will. So shout out to you. This smells good. I don't know what it is.
I'm setting that first for now.
I can agree. That's gonna be a tough one to beat.
That's gonna be very hard to beat. I concur. Alright.
Back to Glass C. I feel like this is gonna be an utter disappointment after coming off that.
This nose is just so freaking awesome though.
I know. I just wish the palate lived up to it.
Mm-hmm. It's still just a flat line, like no heart.
I definitely feel like I get a banana note in the palate now, though.
100%.
Like a lot of banana
100%.
in the palate. I'm not hating it, but it just feels flatter. It's good tasting.
Yeah.
Just flat.
It is.
I don't even know.
That nose is so damn good though.
I know. I really enjoy it.
That nose might overpower a palate on another just because the nose is not good on another.
I'm definitely gonna have to A/B that one when we get to the end. But let's jump back to Glass B. Oh my goodness gracious, Casey. So I've been sitting in the glass for 5 minutes and I opened up that much. Does that not smell like caramel brownies or some shit?
That's exactly what I thought of when I smelled it.
Oh my god. Oh, that's good. Oh my gosh. Wow. Oh.
I might just
fuck.
smell this.
That actually confuses
right?
me for Glass D now. Which one's gonna be in first?
I want to smell this on the regular. Just for fun.
The palate's not as good as the nose, but still nice. Still really good. I feel like there's a little bit of like a spice actually in the palate that comes through that you don't get on the nose. But fuck, that nose though.
Okay.
That one's definitely in front of C. Yeah, that's not even a question now. Whether that one can compete with A or with D, because D's palate's so good, I guess we'll find out. Alright.
Glass A.
Oh, even this one smells significantly different. It's amazing how much they can change on the nose after they've been sitting in the glass. I feel like there's so much, it's not quite caramel brownie, but like I'm getting a significant caramel note on this one that I didn't get the first time. I don't know if you get that as well. It's just sweet.
It is very sweet. Very sweet.
But there's no chocolate, it's more like caramel and like vanilla, or maybe it makes it a butterscotch or something.
Caramel syrup.
Yeah, it's like sweet confectioner caramel, not just like your average caramel. I don't know if it's good.
I don't love the palate of that one.
But I don't know if I like that compared to the rest. I might like that better than... Okay, I know it's for sure behind B, but... you know what? We made it through. Casey and I are going to sit back. We're going to A-B a couple of these, figure out which ones are our favorites, put them in a rank, and then we'll come to you guys with the answers. Guys, okay. We're back. Casey and I, we A-B'd them. We got a final consensus on what we got here, and for the most part, we are kind of in agreement. I think in last place, we both put A, and in third place, we put C.
Plus.
For A and B, we had some differences.
A little bit. Holden likes the browniness of Glass B.
I do.
Which, you can't blame the guy. It's pretty damn good.
It is, it really
The palate
is.
is pretty damn good. I, however, favor Glass D. A little bit more fruity, a little sweeter, not as desserty, I would say.
Right.
But still has very good spice in the palate.
Yeah. That's a telltale sign for me is I really enjoy the dessert. Glass B, it beat Glass A on the nose just by a hair. But then I said to myself, it's going to come down to the palate with these two because the noses are both pretty great. And when I drank them, Glass B just made me feel warm and cozy inside. Glass A was really good. Glass D was really good. But Glass B was just on par with what I enjoy. Mm-hmm. So.
That's all that matters.
That being said, Casey and I are going to go ahead and reveal what these are. Casey,
do we want to say our guesses, though?
Yeah, let's go ahead and say our guesses. Glass A, I think, is going to end up being... I'm going to hedge my bet. I think there's two things it could be. It's either E.H. Taylor, small batch, or Heaven Hill Bottle and Bond 7 year. I think It's got the characteristics of it.
Yep. This has got to be Heaven Hill 7 year.
Glass
Doesn't
C.
have to be, but it probably is.
But it probably is. Glass C, hands down, it's going to be 1792.
Yeah, there's no way it's not.
It's too much banana. Absolutely. I like it. I like banana. I think it's 1792.
Yep, I agree. I think Glass B is McKenna 10 year.
And I agree. The dead giveaway for that one, I think, and we don't even know yet,
Yeah.
but dessert, nuttiness, that kind of stuff is a Heaven Hill thing.
It has age to it too, which McKenna is aged at 10 years.
Yeah.
10-year bourbon is pretty respectable.
Yeah, it's the dessertiness alone is giving a dead giveaway. Buffalo Trace products are usually a little bit more fruity. Heaven Hill likes to have a little bit of nut, a little bit of dessert, and as far as I can tell, 1792 is all bananas. So
Yeah.
I think Glass D obviously is last contender.
Small batch.
EHL or small batch, or it could be Heaven Hill Bib, but I think I more think it's small batch if I was gonna hedge my bet.
Yeah, I would agree with that. All right.
Casey, if you would like to hand me the paper without looking, I wanna be the one to surprise you. It's always fun.
I didn't see it.
Reading it in my head first.
Okay, that's not good.
Okay.
We aren't good.
Okay. It's not bad.
Heaven Hill 7 is first, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
In last place for Casey and I, Glass A is
Yeah, that is.
Henry McKenna tenure.
What?
What?
I love my Henry.
Here's the thing. These are all single barrels.
That's true. That is true.
Right? So they're all different. My first time having Henry McKenna, I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I didn't understand why everyone was so excited about it. Casey's Henry McKenna that he had,
Oh my god.
he loved.
I killed that bottle so fast. It was so good.
Yeah. So, slightly shocked, but not entirely. Glass C, third place is, as we guessed, 1792. That one's a pretty simple one.
The banana, you just can't.
It's hard to mess up with that banana note. The
Seriously.
banana note is a little bit of a giveaway, but it's really good. It died on the palate.
Yeah, the palate is not. Yeah.
Okay, do you want to know mine or yours? For a second place.
It's gotta be
For first place.
Heaven Hill 7, and then Taylor's first for me.
Correct, you are. So, in first place for me and second place for Casey, we have Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond. This is their 7-year Bottled and Bond bourbon. Impressive remarks from Heaven Hill. Making the last one, and second place for me, first for Casey. Currently a Shaler small batch.
I don't remember the Heaven Hill 7-year being that desserty.
Honestly, I've never had it.
Yeah, no,
So I
this is
wouldn't
your
know.
first time.
And I know
Yes,
you like
you
to
do.
be gentle on me on my first time, but I definitely was not expecting Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond to be that good.
That is pretty damn good, honestly.
I honestly think that I might need to buy myself a bottle of it. But how would EH Taylor small batch come in that much?
That is pretty impressive, actually. I don't drink a lot of the small batch just because I don't know why. Honestly, I probably have other bottles that I enjoy more. I guess I don't know.
I have EH Taylor single barrel that is 10 leagues out of small batches leagues. It's
Single barrel's
so many
awesome.
times better. But I guess if you're not comparing the two of them, if you just single it out against some other Ball and Bonds, the EH Taylor is actually pretty good.
Yeah, and that one's on the lower end of $50. It's around $40, I think. $42.
Yeah, 45 or something maybe.
Something like that. But that's really respectable pour.
If you can find it for MSRP.
It's also true. I mean, if you go to Buffalo Trace and you happen to get lucky.
Yeah, realistically, the only bottle in this lineup that you can necessarily find every day, or close to every day, I think, is
Yeah, no, here.
the Heaven Hill.
Yeah. The Bottled and Bond, that's like a
It's not hard to find, but
once or twice a year release.
Yeah, you do have to wait for it. Once it comes out, it's not impossible to find.
This drops just randomly in Wisconsin anyway.
Yeah, it's completely random.
This is damn near impossible to get unless you win a raffle or you know a good guy.
I knew a guy for this one for sure. This is one I asked and he brought out from the back room for me. But yeah. That being said, guys. There you have it. Bottled and Bond Day out of under $50. E.H. Taylor and Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond. I'd say those both take the cake. They were both very close for both of us.
Very close. Yeah.
They just edged each other out for me and him. But third place in the 1792 and last place in McKenna. Agreeable. They're good whiskeys, but they can't live up to those front two.
Nope.
So that being said, guys, if you liked the video, make sure you guys are hitting the like button on your way out. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you're doing so. Casey, what are they going to comment today?
Your favorite Bottled and Bond bourbon.
Absolutely. Let us know your favorite Bottled and Bond bourbon, guys. And that being said, if you guys want to join the channel, by the way, for only $2 or $7 a month, you guys can become members of the Bourbon Bar, and that gives you exclusive content and first access to all the videos that come out. Not to mention discounts possibly on merch that comes out. That's not out yet, but we're figuring it out. We're working our way to it. If you guys sign up, then we can actually quit our jobs and put out more content. And then we can bring you guys single barrels. You know how cool that would be? Anyway, guys, that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll see you all in the next class. Cheers.
Cheers.